Hi there, welcome back to Wellness Zoom 180. Claudia here. I super appreciate you tuning back in, and you might have guessed today we are going to talk about vitamins. I'm not going to tell you what to take, I'm not going to tell you what not to take, but I will encourage you to consider figuring out what you should take, because whether you like taking pills or not, vitamins are becoming really important to be added into our diet because we don't get enough nutrients from our food. And let me tell you a story about how vitamins got into my life. So in my mid-teens, my mom would always start sorting vitamins out for me and my brother and my dad and herself, and we would eventually take them throughout the day, except I would always forget to take them. Somehow it was not priority. I didn't know why I'm taking them. Why am I taking all these pills? And being a human, it's quite natural that if you don't know why you're doing something, you're not so motivated to do it. So I went off to college. Mom wasn't there anymore to sort my vitamins out for me. So I didn't take vitamins for years. And until a few years ago, when I took a few tests to figure out my body a little bit more, I found out that I was very iron deficient, and I really needed to dial in my blood sugar regulation, because if I didn't, insulin resistance was like 2 steps away, which, by the way, leads to pre-diabetes and everything else. So I started taking vitamins. I started to figure out what vitamins my body needs to work at its best. Consistency is super key. You really have to take vitamins regularly and maybe take breaks a few months down the road, but it's not like popping an ibuprofen so your headache goes away, or popping a vitamin D will not make your vitamin D deficiency go away, which you probably are, because 98% of Americans are vitamin D deficient. Not to mention we're deficient in vitamin A, C, E, magnesium, omega-3s, which are super important for our brain function. So, all right, so let me share what I take every day. So I've got magnesium for muscle recovery and overall immune boost. I've got vitamin D, which is really, really important for good mitochondria function, which is the powerhouse of your cells, so your body works really efficiently. I've got glutathione, which is a bit difficult to pronounce, but it's a very powerful antioxidant. All right, so I've got probiotics to feed my microbiomes. I've got selenium and chromium, which I take. It's not something that everybody should take every day, but I need to take it to make sure that my blood sugar make sure that my blood sugar is regulated efficiently. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Okay, and vitamin C, and I have a multivitamin that I kind of ran out of the other day and I haven't bought a new one. So these I take every day, and even if I do forget, I make sure not to forget. Okay, so just one more thing about vitamins. I know it can get really confusing when you walk into Vitamin Shop or GNC or CVS, and which one I pick. There are 10 vitamin C's, there are 15 multivitamins. Which one is best for you? I encourage you to look in the back to see what else is in it other than the active ingredient, because if you choose one that probably tastes like a gummy bear, then your body will really unlikely absorb the nutrients it needs, because it's filled with sugar, it's filled with high fructose corn syrup, so it's not exactly the best choice you could make. One more very important vitamin that I haven't mentioned is calcium. You take that for bone health, but it's really important to take vitamin K2 with it, because if you just take a bunch of calcium, it could build up on your arteries and it could lead to cardiovascular problems. So K2 vitamin helps calcium be used in your body where it needs to be used, whether it's bone density, whether it's teeth. So it's really important to take the two together. It's like, think about it as husband and wife. All right, so the lesson for today is that I super recommend you guys look into some of the very important vitamins that you should start incorporating into your daily habits. I will include a few very reliable sources under this video in the show notes, so you can start looking at what vitamins are important for your body's optimal health and where you can start looking at them, because there's a lot of confusion online. So I want to make sure that you look at the right places and get the correct information. If you do have any questions, let me know, and I really thank you for watching Wellness Zoom 180, and I look forward to seeing you next time.